Wasbir, a big development there. The centre has finally taken charge of peacemaking in Manipur with Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Amit Shah personally spoke to Kuki and Meitei community leaders, Wasbir.
Well, the violence started on the 3rd of May, and, we first saw the Union Minister of State for Home, Nityananda Rai, visiting. Not much results out of that visit. Nityananda Rai continued staying in Manipur for more than 3 weeks. Not much happened after that. Then the Union Home Minister came. There appeared to have been some kind of a lull in activities, and following his appeal, he had visited camps, refugee camps in both the Imphal Valley as well as in the hill districts of 𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗏. After that, the Kukis responded by lifting the ban on National Highway 2, one of the lifelines to Manipur, and that lifting of the ban on National Highway 2 that was successful. That succeeded for about 7 days, after which the violence once again intensified and the Kukis groups once again blocked the National Highway 2. So that was the situation, and there was heavy firing between the two communities in the border district. And after that, the center created a buffer zone between the Kukis and the Meiteis, which was taken control by the central forces. Basic idea is to prevent the cross-border movement of people from the valley and the hills. So that succeeded to some extent, but that was not really much of a success, one can say. And later on, as everybody was thinking why the central government was not taking decisive steps, came that video, that viral video that shook the nation, and that angered the people Noens, even in Manipur. Even the Meiteis in Manipur expressed their total disgust, and they condemned the actions of some of the Meiteis who were parading these two women totally naked in that area. Now the point is, after that, after it shook the nation, we first saw the Prime Minister condemning this viral video in absolutely no uncertain terms and assuring the people of the nation that tough action will be taken on the perpetrators of this unacceptable and ghastly crime. Now, then when one was looking for action, what action was the center going to take? That was the big question in the minds of everybody. But today we saw the union government first began by taking the decision to hand over the viral video case to the Central Bureau of Investigation. That is the first decisive step that the center has taken to hand over the viral video case to the CBI. When I was talking to the Manipur chief minister a few days ago, he had also told me that the state government was considering to request the center to hand over this particular case of the viral video to the CBI. And that has happened. Today, the union government has decided, the MHA has decided to hand over this case to the CBI. And secondly, another decision is that this particular case, the viral video case, the center is also likely to move the Supreme Court to ensure that the trial of this particular case takes place outside Manipur. So this is also a very big decision that the union government has taken to move the Supreme Court to try and see that the case is tried. This particular viral video case is tried outside Manipur. That is another very big development that was taking place today. Now, the sources are telling us, reports are also appearing that the Prime Minister is himself being briefed multiple times a day on the situation in Manipur. This indicates that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is now personally monitoring the day-to-day developments in Manipur. And the Union Home Minister, of course, has been talking to both sides, that is the Kukis and the Meiteis, in the last more than 2 months that the violence has been raising in Manipur. Now the basic idea of the central government is to come up with a truce kind of a thing so that they can look into the grievances of both the communities, that is the Kukis and the Meiteis, to come up with some kind of a solution. But going by the situation on the ground, going by the mood on the ground, the Meiteis are absolutely reluctant to see that there is a division of Manipur, and the Kukis are hell-bent on securing a separate administration for themselves. So this is the situation in the ground, and it is going to be a tough call for the government of India also to to bring about some kind of a truce. Of course, they are trying, the central government is trying extremely hard, but it is not going to be an easy call going by the mood on the ground.
Right, Wasbir, and taking note of the illegal infiltration issue from Myanmar, well, the centre has also decided to go for biometric test of those illegal migrants from Myanmar.
Well, yesterday's incident in Moray has once again exposed the fact that, yes, there could be illegal infiltrators some illegal infiltrators who are heavily armed and who may be also behind the arsoning and attack on security forces along with local people in Moray. So, after the Moray incident, Northeast Live was briefed by very top government officials that the possibility is extremely high of militants from Myanmar, armed miscreants from Myanmar, engaged in the shootouts with the security forces, targeting the security forces with sniper rifles and other advanced weapons. Even a BSF camp, temporary BSF camp that was located in Moray College, was attacked with sniper rifles. That is what top government officials have told Northeast Live yesterday. So today also, Moray is under curfew, and the authorities are saying that there are intelligence inputs of these heavily armed miscreants hiding in and around Moray, and that they could once again launch attacks on security forces in the border town of Moray. That is what authority sources have quoted intelligence inputs as having said. Now the point is, this infiltration from Myanmar, this issue has come up again and again during the last 3 months that the violence has been rocking Manipur. But before the violence started on the 3rd of May, Priya, the ANC government has set up a 3-member ministerial subcommittee headed by 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗡𝗔𝗦𝗧, a Cookie minister in the Biren Singh cabinet, to go into the issue of illegal migrants. There was a survey, and about 2,500 illegal migrants from Myanmar have been located, have been rounded. Of course, this has been rounded up since 2021. Since 2021 to now, about 2,500 illegal migrants from Myanmar have been rounded up. They are now being lodged at a detention center in the Imphal Valley. And again, in the last couple of days, the Assam Rifles, we had reported this story 2 days ago, Priya, that the Assam Rifles have given a letter, sent a letter to the authorities, to the civil authorities in Manipur, including the SP of Chandel district, that they have found 718 illegal migrants from Myanmar, and they have notified the state government. Assam Rifles has notified the state government of the entry of 718 illegal migrants from Myanmar in recent weeks. And subsequently, the state government had directed the Assam Rifles to deport them. So this is the issue. Whether or not these 718 illegal migrants from Myanmar have been deported, we don't know. But now comes the decision by the central government to go for biometric tests of all the illegal migrants who have entered India from adjoining Myanmar. And the government is also thinking of fencing the Indo-Myanmar border in the Manipur sector. It's about 400 kilometers of border along Manipur and Myanmar. That is, the Indo-Myanmar border in the Manipur sector is roughly about 400 kilometers. It is absolutely porous, and that makes inflow and outflow of militants and all kinds of unwanted elements extremely easy. Because yes, we have the border guards, but it's not physically possible to guard each and every inch of the territory, particularly when the terrain is extremely tough. And of course, there is this Indo-Myanmar friendship bridge in Myanmar that allows legal movement of people from both sides. You don't require real documents, actually. You just have to make an entry. You can go to the nearest Myanmar town of 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗡, and 15 to 20 kilometers, I think, I'm not quite sure at this point, 15 to 20 kilometers, people from both sides can come into each other's territory, but you cannot stay overnight. That is what we know. So the movement of people from Myanmar to India in the border sector is not a very tough proposition. And of course, the border is porous, and that is the route, it's a major drug smuggling route because of its proximity to the infamous Golden Triangle of Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. So Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand. So this is the infamous Golden Triangle that is known for its massive trade in heroin. And of course, we know that there has been large poppy cultivations in the hills of Manipur, which the state government under Biren Singh's leadership has been targeting for quite some time. That has led to speculations whether some drug mafia is also instigating some of these violence, but there is no concrete evidence of the drug mafia instigating the violence. Of course, everything will come out if there is a probe by the CBI or the National Investigation Agency.
Right, Wasbir, thank you so much for all those details.